All right, shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers doing the work. Blessings and mercy to the elect of Yasharala. Shalom.
Whatever you got on your spirit, bro.
Sirach, or Ecclesiastes 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, put not off from day to day. Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day.
Yeah, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. That's one of the number. That's one of the number one. That's one of the number one things with our people. That's one of the excuses of our people. You know what I'm talking about?
It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Yeah, they always make up excuses to turn to the Lord. When they had a near-death experience, that's when a nigga want to call to God. God, help me, God! He always scream God and don't even know his name. Or when they want to get some type of riches, you know, they God help me get the riches. Then when they get the riches, they forget all about the Most High. Or what else? What else excuses these niggas be making? They be making excuses, you know, when God don't, when they lose their job, then they want to call to God. Then they be like, God know me, He know what I need. Who the main ones that be doing that shit? Women. Alright? God know what I need. He know I need a man that that goes along with what the needs that I need. He know what I need. Yeah, he know what you need, but he want to hear it. The Lord wants you to plead to him. Because at the very end, that's what the Most High is going to send his son back to do. He going to plead with all flesh at the very end. It's better to plead with the Lord now. It's better to plead with the Lord now. Like, Lord, help me. Come back in my life. Help me. Help me get rid of these evil spirits that be fucking with my mind. Help me get to the next level. Help me better my life. Help me find help me define my life. Help me find meaning. You gotta seek the Lord right now while he may be found. Because when the Lord come back to plead with all flesh, that's not going to be a good thing if you haven't been searching for God the whole time. Because even the elect, the ones that's going to wake up at the last moment, the rest of the brothers, these were the ones that's already searching for God right now. The ones that's already searching for the Most High right now, those are some of the brothers and some of the elect, some of the 144, and a lot of the 1/3 the elect. The ones that's seeking God right now. And then at the very end, the Lord gonna surprise them. This was you the whole time. These brothers that I was listening to on the streets, and they ain't gonna wake up at the last. But if you seeking the Lord, right when all hell breaking loose, wasting time, chasing hoes, chasing liquor, chasing the fake ass American dream, chasing your so-called dreams. Oh, I'm gonna chase my dreams right now. I'll look for God later.
Read that again, bro. It says, make no tarrying.
Make no tarrying. Hurry the fuck up, man. The Most High is not waiting no more. Especially in these very end times that we living in right now. Every time, the time work differently in the spirit realm. So the Most High, he looks at time differently. In fact, Jake, he look at time a lot slower. The Most High is looking at time a lot faster. They say a day to the Lord is 1,000 years. So the Lord when our big brother, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which his real name is Yahweh Shai, the deliverer, when he left over 2,000 years ago, actually that was like 2 days ago to our brother, man. So the Lord, like, man, that wasn't nothing. But we got time in this realm to get right because time go by slower. We got more than enough time to get right. So what's the excuses for you niggas? Ain't nothing in this world that can satisfy your thirst for peace. Like you see a lot of these multi-million dollar niggas that sell out in the basketball industry, the music industry, the football industry, all these high-ranking, these streaming industries, they sell their soul, right? They sell their soul, but then they empty it. They empty inside. DDG said, I made all this money and I'm still empty inside. It don't feel like nothing. Because you ain't got God in your heart, man. When you got God in your heart, making the money start to make sense. Having the wealth starts to make sense. Because he finds you peace. He finds you more peace that's far beyond the reaches of all this money, all these physical things. When you got peace of mind, that's more peace than having money, than having actual money in your hand.
Says, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security.
Put not off from day to day, man. You gotta be seeking the Lord while he may be found. You can grab that too, bro. Because if you ain't seeking the Lord, what the fuck else are you really doing in this world, bro? Don't you know why? Don't you know statistically a lot of people that's successful, they fall into drugs and they fall into drunkenness, being drunks. Look at what's the name? The dude, Jake, the boxing Jake that be on the stream today. Look at him. He's getting money again. And he's still miserable, bro. The man is still miserable. Because he ain't got God in his life, man. What's all that money if you ain't got peace? Peace of mind. Because when you got all that money, what's next? What's next after that, man? You just got all this money and then you just gonna live your life every day till you die? It's something that you gotta be chasing. Peace of mind, bro. Because with all that money, you still got, rich people still got problems, believe it or not. With all this money, rich people still got problems. And that's the truth. That's why a lot of them, they go into a deep depression. They start getting on drugs. That's why the scriptures say, seek the Lord. Seek the Lord day to day. Keep going, bro.
Says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Yeah, if you ain't seeking the Lord day to day, man, it's gonna come a time where the Lord just gonna catch your ass off guard, and he gonna judge you, man, for not wanting to come back to him. Because that's literally what all the Lord wants anyway. The Most High and the Son want anyway. They want his people to come back to him. Don't you know we would have been out of hell already? Because believe it or not, you niggas got all this money, you spending all these thoughts, all these hoes you dealing with, but ain't none of that shit peace at the end of the day. None of these bitches belong to you. None of these houses you buying with that money belong to you. None of these cars you buying, none of these lands you buying, you don't really own any of that shit. At the end of the day, it belongs to Esau, bro, because this is the white man's world right now. But that's why that's why it's important to have God in your heart, in your life, man. Because when you got God in your life, he can guide you as to what's going to happen next. All right, us behind the camera, the prophets, we know what's going to happen next. America is not going to happen next. America is finished. All these other countries fighting to be the world superpower, Russia, China, Iran, they're finished. There's no future for this place. The only future is the new world of the Most High and the Son, the Israelites, the gods of the universe. Not these pale devils, man. Not these dot heads. Not these half English speaking gooks. Can't even speak a lick of English and come over here and get more money than you niggas had in a lifetime.
Says, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And your security, you're gonna be destroyed with all that money, all that fidgeting. Oh, I'm gonna find God tomorrow. Or thank God for this award. You know? That's why the Lord be taking all this money from these niggas. All right, because a lot of these niggas, what they do with the money is just total folly. You know, they don't give tithes. They don't help nobody out. They selfish. A lot of these jakes that got money, they able to hold on to that money. Why? Because they kind-hearted. What's another one you always mention, bro? Shaq. The reason why Shaq is still successful to this day,
He constantly giving. He always giving
and the
money.
scriptures always speak about constantly giving. Charity, man. Charity cover a multitude of sins. That's in the Old Testament, New Testament. That's in the Apocrypha. It cover a multitude of sins. So that's another reason why you gotta find God. You gotta find the Most High, man. Because if you don't know what to do with this money, you're gonna be stressed out. You're gonna be trying new drugs. You're not gonna have a purpose, man. It's really that's why niggas get strung out. They get depressed. They don't know what to do with this money. They can't find no type of peace. One of the number one reasons why they get stressed out, they seeing the rest of their people just fucked up instead of sharing that wealth.
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
That's talking about mainly these 2/3 niggas. All right, these 2/3 bitch ass, hoe ass, punk ass niggas, man, that don't want to come back to the Lord. You niggas holding up progress, man. Don't you know? If all of us as a whole came back to the Heavenly Father and the Son, we would have been out of this nightmare, because that's literally what America is. America is the whole globe right now up under the rulership of Esau is a nightmare. It's an Israelite's hell. It's a heathen's paradise. A heathen could come from across the globe. What's one of them poverty-stricken countries these heathens be coming from? India, Pakistan. Well, you got a lot of jakes over there
Afghanistan.
too. Afghanistan, them Ghani niggas. Them Chino niggas, they come from poverty too, but they come over here and act like they shit don't stink. They act like they ain't serving niggas rats and roaches and shit, man. Don't you know these roaches are related to fucking shrimp that you niggas be eating? What? You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of the dietary laws. You ain't supposed to be eating shit that clean up the earth.
Yeah.
Roaches clean up, pigs clean up the earth.
Yeah.
These different insects clean up the earth.
Says, set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten.
Yeah, man, a lot of these niggas got goods unjustly, man. When I was a young man, we still young. I was a younger man in my 20s. I wanted to get off in selling cars. I didn't want to sell for a dealership. I wanted to be my own boss. So trial and error. I met a couple of people, met a couple of dudes here and there. Me and a brother Kazak, we all got together. Zari, we all got together selling cars. But we came across my personal experience before the brothers, we actually started doing it together. I came across a guy, man, he was taking out clusters and replacing them with new lower mileage clusters, man, odometers. So that's part of what Kakum is reading right there, man. You getting goods unjustly, man. And he would turn around and sell it to people like it was a brand new used car, man. He would take a 300-mile odometer car,
No, 300,000.
a 300,000 odometer car, all right, that got 300,000 miles on it. The fucking engine about to blow at any time. He would buy that car for $200, $300, $400, $500 and go in the junkyard and replace the cluster with a car that got 100,000 miles or 80,000 or 90,000 miles and sell that bitch for like $5,000, man. $3,000 to $4,000, $5,000, man. So he didn't made boom cool money. He done got riches deceitfully, man. Don't you know that nigga can't sleep at night? And there's many of niggas like that get riches. Read it, bro. Scheming ass niggas. All right, pimps.
Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten.
Set not your mind against
goods unjustly got.
Yeah, man, and that shit is total. I knew in my mind, this was a little, all right? This was a young man in the truth. I experienced this shit, man. I was up under his wing at first. He was telling me, young, telling me, man, get with me, I can show you some things. And I knew I couldn't do that shit, bro. Even if I wasn't in the truth, I knew, even before the truth, I know shit like that, things of that nature were not right. I was meeting dudes that was, you know, doing fake tags and shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a lot of, I mean, that's the least of the scams that they was doing. Folly that they was doing. But selling somebody a car that's gonna break down any day with 300, 400,000 miles on it, and you selling that as if it was a low mileage vehicle, man, bro, you must like death, man. You must like being miserable.
It says, for they shall not profit you in the day of calamity.
Yeah, man, so these guys in the day of calamity, you think they repenting to the Most High? I seen this dude maybe recently, maybe like a year or so ago, man. He ain't changed. He ain't changed, bro. You can still see the demons and the wickedness in his eyes, bro. You think he gonna come back to the Most High? I mean, the Most High got different cases for everybody, man, but it's hard for a rich man, and that dude is rich. It's hard for a rich man. How the scriptures go? It's hard for a rich, roughly paraphrasing. It's hard for a rich man to make it in his truth, man. Because he's seeing all that money. He's seeing how easy it is to do all that folly and make all that money. So it's gonna be hard for a nigga to change his ways, man. So a nigga like that, he just destined for destruction, man. He gonna have to just think about what he did in the spirit realm. He gonna have to come back as a newborn babe in the new world. Because in this world, he ain't gonna make it. I mean, he made it, supposedly in this world. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna have to deal with the consequences very soon. Because little do you people know, we living in the last days. The last days of who? The last days of the so-called white man's society and everybody else that got dominion and rulership under him. Which is who? These damn Chinese niggas that can come over here and get rich. All right, in one day. They literally get rich in one day. They offer all types of loans in one day. And these are loans that they don't have to pay back. These are loans in the hundreds of thousands, man. They instant millionaires.
Proverbs 10:2, treasures of wickedness profit nothing.
Treasures of wickedness profit nothing. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to rest and sleep at night. That's what we try to tell our people, man. Repent from them wicked, evil ways, man, and come back to the Most High before it's too late. Because time is ticking, man. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. The Lord don't like sluggards, man. If the Lord see you, that you sluggering to get with him, he gonna off you, man. He gonna destroy you, man.
It says, but righteousness delivereth from death.
But righteousness delivereth from death. I seen that nigga, the old head nigga. I said, yo, OG, I can't do that shit, man. I can't get with you, man. I can't get with that shit, man. How you sleep at night, nigga? I ain't tell him like that, but I was like, yo, OG, man, nah, man, I ain't with that shit, man. And as I'm walking away from him, I'm like, man, this nigga's crazy. This nigga's crazy. He's out of his fucking mind. You gotta be a real psychopath to fucking change that shit and sell it like it's a new car. So you know he got people that the nigga used to change his numbers all the time, and I used to wonder why. Because people was trying to call him, nigga, you sold me a limit.
That's why, even back then, man, they was telling Jay, yeah, look up the Carfax. Every car you bought, look up the Carfax. It'll tell you everything about this shit, man. The mileage,
I ain't learned that shit till later on in life. Like in my late 20s, bro.
Yeah.
That's when I knew. I was like, because when I got in, I was just got in the truth, man. Like 22, 20, 21, 22, 23. Man, I ain't know shit. I just knew I wanted to get rich off of that shit, man. I didn't know years later I was gonna have to, lose some, gain some, lose some. I lost more than I gained, bro. with that industry, bro. That's why it's always important to pray to the Lord for real guidance, man. To really guide you. To there's nothing wrong with, yeah, you get it, bro. There's nothing wrong with making money, getting your daily bread. But you're not supposed to worship it. You use it as a tool to help yourself, to help your family, bro. And to live a better life. Alright? That's what money is for. It's an actual energy that you use as fuel to help better yourself and your family, bro. That's all money is. Niggas worship the shit. Niggas worship. Drop on this? Flashing the money, Asia and Broner. This is a guy that used to make millions of dollars, bro. He flashing thousands, hundreds and shit. Like that's and money back then in his time was way different than money that what it is now. Because money back then was to have more value. The value of actual money has actually went down. Spit on myself. The actual value of money has actually went down, man. So you know what I'm saying? He flashing all this money and shit like it's no tomorrow, man. And I ain't doing no hate nothing, bro. I'm just telling it like it is, man. Like that shit is not to be worshipped. You just gonna wax worse and worse, man. All right, and he still is not right. Even with him getting back that money, his mind ain't right, bro. It's just only gonna make him. It's only like a continuance to further continue his downfall, bro.
Yeah, that's true, man. Scripture say riches aren't comely to a niggard, man.
Yeah, he's a straight up niggard, bro.
Man. Yeah,
He ain't shit.
Yeah, I saw him.
He has no worth, no value. He ain't got nothing to offer nobody. His only worth is to just train younger brothers, man, to learn how to fight. Train younger brothers. That's where your calling is, man. Cause you obviously, man, like I seen him when he lost that last fight, man. It's like after that fight, man, he let the demons overtake him, bro. He felt defeated with that fight. You never really defeated if you lose a fight. You can only get stronger, bro. I seen him, man. He was like this when he lost the fight, bro. That's your time to rebuild, man. You see what happened to Creed? Creed got knocked the fuck out. But then when Creed had a purpose, man. Creed had a purpose, man. Don't let nobody disrespect your family. That's the same thing with us. We don't let nobody disrespect your Yahweh Shah, man. We don't let nobody disrespect our teachers, the apostles. We don't let nobody disrespect our brothers up here. I don't let nobody disrespect my brothers, man. So it's the same thing. When the movie Creed, he had a purpose, man. These niggas today, these streaming niggas, they ain't got no purpose, man. That's why DDG's like, man, I feel empty inside. I made X amount of millions of dollars. I feel empty inside, man. Or every time I listen to this nigga, man, I just made this much of money. What value are you offering the younger generation, man? What value are you offering other than making money? What else is there after that? You gotta have the Most High in your life, man. You gotta have Yahweh Shah in your life.
Proverbs 24:16, for a just man falleth 7 times,
Come on, man.
and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Yeah, bro. That's why a lot of like I said, a lot of these rich niggas, they get the money and lose it, and they go right back into poverty, bro. And it's hard for them to come back up. A lot of them come back up because a lot of them did more than likely find God. Or then, but then again, a lot of them probably did another blood sacrifice. Because there's a lot of blood sacrifices that these guys be doing out here, man.
Says, for a just man falleth 7 times.
A just man falleth 7 times, like I said. Brothers back in, our apostles, our teachers, our elders, all the brothers, all you brothers all over the world. Y'all done fell, but you got right back up. At first, man, it's like, yo, we wasn't perfect when we came out here. We fell a lot of times, man. We wasn't perfect when we started teaching. The more we fell, the stronger we got. The more we fell, the stronger we got. The more we fell, man. man is smoking out of nowhere. The more we feel, the stronger we got. Say it again, the more we feel, the stronger we got. What we got again, bro?
For a just man called the seventh time rises up again.
He rises up again. Like in that car industry, man, buying used cars, selling it, cleaning them up, selling it. Man, I fell so many times. I lost so much money. But the Lord gave the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, who the world because God in Jesus Christ gave me the strength. I kept praying. I said, God, give me strength. I don't know what I'm doing. Help me. I fell down. He gave me strength. So the reason why we're able to, that righteous man is able to stand up again, is because he got God on his side. The Most High want to hear you call out his name. It's like DMX had that song, Yo, what's my name? DMX and I be the best. You see the rest? You gotta call out the Most High name so that he know who you're referring to. So he can help you. Because the Most High, he know your heart, but it's nothing more pleasurable than hearing somebody ask for your help, man. I love when brothers ask me for help, so I can give a lending hand. And then that helps get rid of a lot of sins too. When you help your fellow brothers, man. Or you help a fellow stranger. Or a fellow sister that's in need. That shit cover a multitude of sins, man. Alright? That's a part of coming back to the Most High. And then the Most High starts subbing with you. And then he start helping you more. Then he start giving you energy. That's how that righteous man is able to stand up. How many times, bro? 7 times. 7 is completion. It can be more than 7. 7 simply means completion. Just like when this movie ends. When this movie ends, the Lord said 7 trumpets gonna sound off. The Lord said at the 7th, that's when all this shit gonna crumble, man. The Lord said 7 women gonna take hold of 1 man. That's when we gonna get all these women, man. When they want us, we ain't gonna really want them to have a need for them. You know, our time is gonna be just getting busy out here. Getting busy. And the Lord sending us upon our enemies, upon his enemies. And those that despise the Lord, they don't want him to reign upon this earth, man. You get that too, bro? Slave, utterly those that don't want him to reign slaves before. That's why Esdras, man, he had that terrible vision. Man, he almost passed the fuck out. Esdras is like, woe is me, which woe means destruction. Esdras seen a vision that was so vivid, it looked real. Because it was real. It is real. And it will happen. The reason why Esdras said that, he knew it wasn't going to happen in his day and age. He knew the Lord showed him a vision from the future. Which the future is what we're living in right now. You didn't see flying vehicles back in the ancient world. The only flying vehicles you seen were angelics from another dimension. You didn't see physical cars from the terrestrial plane flying around and shit, driving around. Electric cars, we had none of that shit back then. It was advanced back then. It was a time where it was very advanced, but not like how you see now. It was very advanced back then, but not like how you see now. It was a different type of advanced technology. It was so much advanced, and Esau's trying to figure out certain shit right now. Like there was something that they found in the ocean. I think it was the Red Sea somewhere. It was a thingamajig. It was like a jiggerbox. And they said it's so intricate in detail. Esau to this day, years later, still can't figure it out, man. So technology back then was on a whole nother level. But the certain things that you see now, you didn't see these cars and different things in the ancient world, man.
Yeah. Luke 19:27. But those my enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Right,
Luke 19:27. But those my enemies.
Who are the Lord's enemies? We got common enemies. The first enemy is Esau. Esau definitely don't want the Lord to come back. That's why That's why Esau's using his top soothsayers and soothsayers, scientists, top scientists, to riddle with time. To riddle with time. That's why you see in the different time changes, especially here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, the DMV, what they would call the DMV. This shit is like the Bermuda fucking Triangle, man. All right, shit bipolar as fuck over here. The weather will be all cold, and the next day it'll be hot for the next 7 days. Then it get back fucking 50 degrees. The next day it might be 30 degrees. The next day it might be 100 degrees. So the Lord put us in the midst of the bullshit. Everywhere else is kind of normal. Like New York, it's a little bit of normal there. LA is a little bit of normal. Like the other states is a little bit of normal. But it's funny how where they pass all these wicked ass laws is where they do the most mischief. Over here in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, man. That's why when niggas come in from out of state, man, they get in a time loop, bro. It's hard for them to leave. They gotta snap out of it and like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't belong here.
Those my enemies. Those my enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Yeah. And it says, but those my enemies which would.
Yeah. There's Esau, who the world calls the white man. You got to listen to the white man. The fucking red devil, cave beast. So easy a caveman can fucking do it, man. All these 2/3 ass niggas, you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you 2/3. I ain't talking about the elect. I'm talking about these 2/3 niggas. These evil, wicked niggas that be outwardly they be calling for God for everybody else so they can get views and likes. That's why a lot of these streamers, man, they be like, God, I want to thank first and foremost. I want to thank God. Which God, nigga? Satan or the Most High? They talking about Satan. And the rest of these heathens, man. Chinese, Indian, Arabs. Why you think Esau gave them all? He'll give them money broke as fuck when they come over here. He'll give them a loan before he give y'all niggas a loan. They knew, Esau know if he give Jake a loan, Jake could take over the world. What you think Black Wall Street was about? And Black Wall Street was not just in Oklahoma, man. Man, you had Black Wall Street in Baltimore. You had Black Wall Street Harlem. Harlem was the center of it all, man. Man, Harlem, man, bro.
They just made a movie about it. Eddie Murphy, Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, bro. I remember that shit. Esau, I remember that movie, bro. Esau, the feds was mad because Jake was getting paid, bro. So they started extorting him. They started extorting Jake. You know, a lot of Jake, we got the money, you know, drug game and all that. But you had a lot of Jake that was doing it legally back in Harlem, man. And then if they did start out illegally, eventually they became legal. And Esau didn't like that shit, so years later, maybe a generation or two later, they brought the drugs. They really brought the drugs rampantly in our community, bro. And they put it right in Jake's hands. To the point where they was giving it, Jake was selling it to their own kind. Hey man, Jake is still recovering. Go inside Baltimore. Go to Cleveland, Ohio. Go into where's Mike Epps originally from? He's from go over there. Where he from?
And that shows the incarnation, man. Because them same Jakes in the 1930s and 40s that was making money on their own and shit. You know, their parents and them, they just came out of hardcore slavery. Guess what? That's some same niggas today making money on social media. You know what I'm saying? That's proof. That's proof of the incarnation. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of them that was doing it deceitfully and shit. But then you got a lot of jakes that did it the righteous way.
You got a lot of jakes that know the algorithm, man.
That's true, bro. You're right.
Know how to
Salaki.
do the Shopify.
You're right, Salaki. You're right. Yeah, they doing it the right way. They not killing their own kind. It's brothers. Hey, man. You had rich brothers back in the ancient world, man. Hey, Yahushua was rich. They always like to say the Lord was poor. Man, the Lord chose to live a certain way. He ain't gonna have poor. All right, the Lord did that so he could remain humble, bro. You know, when you live in luxury and riches, man, it's hard to think, man. It's hard to complete the task. It's hard to complete the task. That's why a lot of these boxers, they lose because they so used to living everyday luxury. When it's time for fight day, they haven't been training. That's why they get their ass whooped. Adrian Broner, he got his ass whooped because he was indulged in luxury. You know? Women. You see it on the streets. He love women. There ain't nothing wrong with loving women. But when you indulge in women, you just go crazy, that's when you lose, bro. Man, I seen recently on I think it was Instagram or YouTube. Man, a dude had recorded a bitch that was living across the street from him. She had a fucking dude, bro. And the dude just happened to be outside, chilling outside his crib. You see that video, bro? She walked over to him. He was just chilling. He happened to have the cam on. So he had this whole thing recorded. She walked up to him. She's like, hey, what's up with you? You good? He was like, nah, I ain't good. You got a whole man over there you dealing with. Hell nah, I ain't good. I ain't with all that shit. She got mad and threw water at him and walked away, bro. So it's dudes out there they ain't going for that shit, bro. That got righteous minds, man. They ain't going for that fuck shit, bro.
That's Jay-Z back in 19.
Yeah, man, you can show it on the camera,
1930. Yeah.
Show it on the camera.
Saying he was in New York. Yeah.
Hey, it's a reason why that nigga came out of nowhere with that big ass afro.
Yeah.
It's a reason
So
why.
that show you reincarnation.
It's a reason. The water, bro. That's beautiful. To add to that, it's a reason why Jay-Z, all of his top hits, they all come from the old days. Kanye West, a lot of his hits is old music, bro. Y'all know that? A lot of his, cause Kanye West used to chop it up. Old music, bro. A lot of his hits come from like the 70s, bro. The 50s, 60s, 70s, bro. Oh no, 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 no. Y'all remember that beat he made and he was rapping over it?
Yeah.
Can I Live? The old jazz trumpets from back in the day, from the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Yep.
Can I live? Dun, dun, can I live?
Yeah, bro.
All Jay-Z, all his beats consist of old music, bro. From that era. From that era right there.
It show you
What
that,
era was that, bro?
It show you come back in your lot though.
Bro, what era was that?
This was like the 30s.
Damn.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It looked like he
trumpets. Yeah,
it looked like he had money back then.
He was rich, man.
And so he got money now.
Like he was scheming back then, too.
Or he looked like a hustler back then.
Yeah, he was hustling, yeah.
He was a hustler back then.
In the 30s, man.
Came back in his lot.
Yeah, in the 30s they had them trumpets. Jake was swing dancing and shit, man. Jake was, man, what type of dance?
Tap dancing.
Yeah,
tap
bro.
dance.
And Jake had the piano. They had pianos. They had jazz, real jazz orchestra.
live
It was like
orchestra.
live orchestra music in the 30s. When you listen to a lot of Jay-Z songs, it's like he remembering himself, bro. He likes those type of beats. And that's crazy, man.
Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be, and the thing which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
Come back in the 3rd and 4th generation. We done came back many a times, doing the same thing we doing now. We the runaway slaves. We the runaway kings, man. Because really we kings. The Lord said He seen I think one of the prophets said they seen an arrow upon the earth. He said he seen slaves riding up on. Yeah, I don't want to get it wrong. It's an error, man. It really is an error upon the earth. Like we ain't supposed to be in the state that we in right now. Like, this really is a nightmare. You hear the birds chirping and all that shit, but our people gotta go back home to the projects. You gotta go back home. Like, let's say Jake live in the burbs. They paying on a house they probably can't even afford, man. Especially now, there ain't no work. Ain't no work for Egypt.
Yeah.
We used to bring that
Be
scripture out.
careful, you know, them bugs, man. No. I mean, it's
Hey
bugs,
man, we used to say this years ago. Ain't no work for Egypt. It really ain't no work for Egypt now. And that's why the Lord, if you ain't on the side of the Most High, man, He ain't gonna bless you with no money, bro. Especially in these times. Don't you know multi-millionaires are going broke? Multi-million-dollar companies are going broke.
Ecclesiastes 10:7. I have seen servants upon horses. Hey, that's the spirit. You said that. Ain't no job. She doing so-called Uber, right?
With the baby in the back.
In the back.
You know, a lot of them do Walmart Spark. I see a lot of them doing Walmart Spark. They got their kids in the back. You know, because Walmart Spark, it allows you to just be in the car, maybe.
Yeah, but you don't know how much
But
shit
that's
you gonna
dangerous.
get, though.
That's dangerous.
Like, you don't know, yeah, how many
And then
items.
you leave in your car to drop items off.
Yeah, with your kid in there.
Like, sometimes you can forget to lock the car. Like, I've done that plenty of times, man. So it's dangerous. And you know, women are careless. So they can forget their kid is in the car, man. Women are very careless, man. I dread having a woman drive for me unless I trained her to drive.
Ecclesiastes 10:7. I have seen servants upon horses.
Servants, who are the servants? Servants up on horses. Who are the servants up on horses right now? The so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man, the Indian man, the Arab man, the Hawaiian man, the Polynesian man, all right? The Asian man, the doodle, them fake ass wannabe Israelite Hamites. They look like Jake a little bit, but they ain't got the glow, man. Them niggas ugly, bro. You got it, Those are read it from the top again.
I have
Salaki.
seen servants upon horses.
Those are the servants. Like, because a lot of them in that country, they live poor as fuck. But then a lot of them, when they come and get the money, when they come over here to America, they bring it back to their country, and they live like kings over there in their country. And they live like kings and queens over here in America.
It says, and princes walking as servants upon the horse.
And
Like I read it
princes,
one more time. And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
yeah, man. Princes walking as servants. Hey, this video went viral. This fucking goop running his fucking mouth, talking about, yeah, man, we don't need y'all niggas. That's basically what he was saying. We don't need y'all niggas to buy our products so we can go out of business. Man, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans are the biggest consumers on the fucking planet. Esau don't buy shit. These Indian niggas don't buy shit. They cheap as fuck. Esau only invests in land and property and fucking houses and property. He don't give a fuck how he dress. Bill Gates, you think he give a fuck about how he dress? All them crackers care about is property and ownership and owning you. And finding out the most devilish ways how he can fucking trick you over, man. These heathens don't care about looking nice. The only ones that care about looking nice is us, the Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. This Chinese nigga talking shit. Everything made in China. You don't need y'all to buy it. We got more than enough other consumers. No, you don't. Because statistically, we buy every fucking thing up, man. I don't see all crackers with all the latest Teslas and shit. All these who you think blew up who you think blew up the muscle cars? Niggas. All these niggas was rapping about during COVID was fucking muscle cars, man. The Challenger, Dodge Chargers, the muscle cars, Omni and the Hellcat. We buying that shit. Going broke to buy it too. I ain't see no crackers and no muscle And if you do see a crack in a muscle car, man, he keeping it in the garage as a trophy, man. He ain't driving that shit. Them the crackers don't know how to live, man. Crackers don't know how to live for real, bro. That's why when they see Jake with a little bit of money that we got, we be living. Even though we in hell.
It says, the prince is walking in service upon the earth.
And princes walking that service on the earth. Who the princes walking that service on the earth? The Israelites, man. We princes. We the real gods of the universe. But here it is, the Most High got us living like peasants. Why? Because we was evil and wicked back in our past lives, not listening to the Heavenly Father. Because when the Lord judges people, He judges us as a whole. He don't judge us because man, I said it wrong. Yeah, He judges us.
You don't judge one person at a time.
The water,
You
bro.
judge the whole nation, man.
If one person fuck up, everybody fuck up.
Yep. Where you think they learned that from in high school?
Yeah, the coach be
Yeah,
like,
the
yo,
coach
if
and
you
shit.
fuck up, son, all of y'all gotta do 100 push-ups.
They
200
made the whole
push-ups.
team pay for that.
And then they be mad at that one dude.
Yep.
Motherfucker. Damn. Always fucking up, man.
Yep. Yep.
Fucking
Deuteronomy 28.
but what's, I'm gonna let you get it. But what scares these crackers the worst is us coming up in the power. That's why they really can't do anything with us. They can shadow ban, do whatever they want to do. But truth be told, man, everybody done seen us. Everybody done seen us. They can block all the views. The people that need to see us, they done seen us, man, and they done got the word already, man.
Deuteronomy 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
Yeah, man, who was the fucking stranger? Esau. The white man, the so-called white man, the red man. All right? They used to call the DC natives redskins. They would take their identity and throw it on somebody else. Our people don't look no fucking red. Man, we were different colors of the ground, nigga. The fuck you calling us redskins. Man, they was losing so bad. Look at these motherfuckers looking over there. They was losing so bad that they had to switch the name from Redskins. They using that light beam shit again, bro.
Yeah, man.
They had to switch the name from Redskins. They had to switch the name from Redskins to the Defenders. Did I say it right? Defenders.
Most High gonna kill these motherfuckers.
May the
man.
Lord Yahweh
How about
Shimei
Shimei
destroy
gonna
you
kill
fuckers,
you with
man.
them fucking lights, man?
Yeah, man, they the only one was them.
How
the
about
fucking
Shimei
high beams
gonna
on.
kill them motherfuckers,
May the Lord
man?
kill you motherfuckers,
In
man.
broad daylight, they got
Yeah,
fucking
man,
high beams on.
Fuck y'all niggas, man. They can't do that in our face. They gotta do it from afar, using weapons and shit, man. The jig is up on that shit, man. We know about all you fucking secret weapons, all you fucking NSA secret. Y'all niggas ain't hitting. Man, the angel's watching you. As soon as you go home to sleep, it's an angel in the spirit realm with a sword ready to chop your head off. Waiting for you to slip up, man. Waiting for the Most High to give the go ahead.
Is them some crackers though?
I don't know, bro.
Niggas? How about Shimei Shai gonna kill you motherfuckers,
That's why the Lord
man?
said He was gonna
You cut
start.
them motherfucking high beams, whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
shit
he
is.
works for the government, bro. These are weapons for real.
Yeah.
It's like a mental and physical weapon, bro.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, it's in your face.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
it's doing something to you too.
Yeah. It's enraging you.
It's like an
It
enraged weapon.
cause you to get enraged. Because like that shit is an irritant. Somebody like shining all this shit all in your face, your eyes and stuff. That shit, it fucks with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't doing that to them. But then you got niggas talking about ain't nobody bothering y'all, ain't nobody following y'all, ain't nobody stalking you. Because they the ones that's doing it.
Yeah. NSA ass niggas.
Shit ain't right, man.
Niggas NSA,
Hey man,
bro.
may a reaper be sent to kill this nigga tonight, man. May Yahweh Shimei Shai kill both of y'all, man. Whoever's in that car hiding, may Yahweh Shimei Shai send a death angel, a reaper, all right, to kill your ass tonight. And if the Lord don't kill you tonight, may the Most High torture you day and night until you wipe your piece of shit ass off the face of the earth, man. Fucking sick of this shit, man. Like, bro, it's fucking. You can go do whatever the fuck you want to do.
sitting
It's a
over
fucking Saturday, man. Go enjoy your fucking life with your piece of shit family, man.
Yeah, go to. If
Fuck you out here bothering us.
Yeah, man.
See, the people that don't deal with this shit, they can't relate.
Can't.
So they, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What's going on? What's
yeah,
the problem?
Yeah, why you so angry?
I used to tell my so-called relatives when I used to talk with them before I just got rid of them out of my life, right? He didn't notice this shit till I started telling him.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what you talking about?
yeah,
I said, yeah, man.
yeah. That
Motherfuckers following me, bro.
yeah, that shit
He
ain't
can't
right.
relate because he was doing that shit.
But it's called COINTELPRO 2.0, man. Basically that Pfizer shit, man. Was it Pfizer 702? Basically, that's the American government war on their own so-called citizens that they have deemed to be like enemies of the state, man. The water out.
Shit is real, man.
So that shit is real. Like it's a real thing, man.
All these damn zombie movies, all these.
But usually all the people that's been put on that hit list, those are all the people that's what you call like people that stand up for truth, man. That stand up for truth. They're not afraid to speak against the powers that be. You know, anybody that's not afraid to speak up against the powers that be, because a lot of them people come from all walks of life. Some of them are like scientists. Yeah, some of them are scientists, some of them are researchers, some of them are biologists, and they like the whistleblowers of their industry though. They be telling the truth, man. You got some doctors that turn into being holistic doctors, meaning they heal you naturally. And they blow the whistle on how, like, when they was a part of that shit, yeah, man, they was paid to kill people, man. They not paid money to heal no goddamn body. You know? That's what I'm saying. This shit is illegal, man. You got pieces of shit, fucking dirt bags like this. This piece of shit could be any goddamn where. But he wanna fucking come and fuck with us. Got these fucking weapons on his headlight and shit, beaming it at us. And all we doing is just teaching the truth. We teaching our people about the Bible, man.
As soon as we go over there and confront them niggas, we wrong.
Yo, they gonna call the police. That's what they do, man. They pieces of shit, man. That's why the Most High just gotta kill them.
Yeah, he been killing them.
Yeah.
He gonna kill some more too.
Oh, these the new niggas gonna be taken out. Cause sometimes Esau still send them to see test our power. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay,
Power
will
and patience.
the Lord kill this nigga tonight? Or how long will the Lord gonna take to kill this motherfucker on behalf of them guys? Some people the Most High kill the same day. Then some people it take like a couple of days. Some people it take time. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High be putting our ops, like we said, man, all our ops are dead. And the ones that's still alive and breathing, talking shit, they walking dead men. They the walking dead. They still gonna die. But it's in the due time of the Most High. At least they repent. Yeah, man.
They were morph.
Oh yeah. You
Lantern, whatever the fuck.
you got it, bro.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me.
And how you know they doing that shit? They right exactly
Yeah,
in
right
front
here,
of us.
right
like
in front of
here.
us. Yeah.
Like they could be over
It's
here.
targeted, bro.
They could be over there, but they exactly
Yeah,
right here.
it's targeted. It's a targeted thing that they doing. You know what I'm saying? And these people remember I showed y'all brothers the video. The whistleblower.
She turning her head like
Yeah.
we don't see her.
The whistleblower said it
See you niggas, man.
on TikTok. They get paid like $10,000
And they
a month to do that.
And the dude said they gotta make sure you know that you know
Yeah, that they
know
doing
looking
it.
at them.
Yeah, that they doing it. Yeah, it's all targeted, bro. You know, they target you, man. You got it out.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And America ain't it? Yeah, the water, bro. America ain't exempt. America is even more wicked than those places. Babel, Tower of Babel, the Roman Empire, the Grecian Empire. All right. Babylonian Empire, Egyptian Empire. So what's some more of these? All these ancient empires
All
that
of them.
existed,
All of
man.
them. All of them.
You can name any of those heathens. Any of those heathens empires that existed. Man, the Lord destroyed them all, bro. In ancient history. Egypt don't exist no more. Egypt is in the form of America, reincarnated. But Egypt as a physical place, it died already. The Lord threw it out. So it ain't no different with America, man. The Lord just gonna utterly destroy this bitch. And he gonna destroy these motherfucking niggas right in front of us, man.
Yeah,
We gonna witness it,
I
man.
can't tell if those are crackers or
I don't know what
or
they
some
are,
light-skinned
man.
jakes or something.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
this, man. They right there, and they know they right there.
Yeah.
They right there, man.
Matthew 18:6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck,
Yeah, man.
and that he was drowned in the depth of the sea.
It was better that these motherfuckers were never born. It was better you motherfuckers were never born. It was better you motherfuckers were never born, man. They got the memo, bro.
Yeah. Esau told them to get out of there. Stupid
They
niggas.
know that shit
Well,
ain't right.
they already marked though. It's too late to drive off. Y'all might as well just stay. Cause you're gonna die any goddamn way now. It's too late to drive off, motherfucker.
They could have been drove off.
Yeah,
that
man.
was targeted.
Yeah.
That was targeted, bro.
Now if he would have sat there and cut the lights off and they watch us, I'm cool with that. Man, but don't put them motherfucking energy weapon lights on
They
us, man.
circling, they don't even know where to go.
Yeah, they already know they through. Their time is up, bro.
You through.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, they could have been right there the
Yeah,
whole
they could have been
time.
there the whole time. You know what I'm
Fuck,
saying?
man.
Yeah,
This shit, they playing a, like you said, bro. They gotta find something safe.
they
to
gotta
play
go
with.
find something safe to do, bro. This is not safe, man. Like they risking their life, every goddamn thing to like to harm us, man.
Whatever y'all brothers wanna get.
Yeah,
Just calm
yeah,
down,
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
y'all- I'm putting
It says, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me,
Break it down,
it
bro.
were
No,
better
no, you
for
got it,
him
bro.
that a
I'm trying to find
millstone
something.
were hanged about his neck, and that he was drowned in the depth of the sea.
Yeah, man. It was better that these motherfuckers were never born. And it's the truth.
Yeah.
I gotta use hard speech. It's the fucking truth, man. It's the fucking truth, man. This bastard language, man. Fuck this place, man. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is utterly going to destroy the heart of the world right now. The heart of the world. Of this society, which is what? Mystery Babylon, the Great America.
Yeah.
Even Benjamin been screaming that for years, man. Babylon is going to die. Babylon. Babylon. What
Burn
they
Babylon.
say?
Burn
Burn
Babylon.
Babylon. They know this place is wicked.
And
Because they came over there, them crackers came over there to them, where they at, brought them over there and put them in hardcore slavery. Them niggas is living in worse conditions. But the only thing that's really good about Jamaica is that they like more in nature. And you don't need much to live good down there. But it's still poverty stricken, man. It's still poverty stricken, man. They ain't really got nothing for real.
no, you got
Oh, done.
okay. I got one last scripture. I'm trying to find it though.
Oh, well, while you looking, you can get one more, bro. You can get heart stopping for fearing the things that are coming upon the earth. I think that's a Matthew or Luke.
Luke 21 and 26. Men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking
Start
after
at the top a little bit more.
Luke 21, 25. And there shall be signs in the sun.
There should be signs in the sun and in the moon. One of the signs is Esau changing the weather and shit, man. That's one of the signs in the heaven. Hey, maybe 2 to 3 years ago, we seen a eclipse. We seen many eclipses. The main eclipse everybody seen was in 2024. 2024, it was a major eclipse, man. And they said the world was going to end when nothing happened. It just basically marked the beginning of the Esau's final hurrah. That's basically what that eclipse meant in 2024. 2025, there were many blood moons. Those were different signs that we seen. There were many blood moons, super blood moons in 2025 alone, bro. 2026, it was some blood moons this year too, right, bro? Yeah, man, but 2024, 2025, we seen the most eclipses and blood moons, bro. Esau wasn't even reporting. They said that the one in 2024, they said it was major chariots in the skies, man. But they were like invisible to the naked eye, but they were there. They right there right now. You just can't see them. They just gonna materialize. When all hell break loose, the angels just gonna materialize. They're not gonna come, the derelict that you always thought was a derelict, just gonna get up out of that derelict state and change it to an angel of light. His whole statue's gonna change on your ass. You gonna be like, an evil nigga gonna be like, damn man, I should have gave that man some money. When you find out that our brothers, these derelicts, a lot of these derelicts are angels. All right? Because the end is manifest. Everything is coming to pass very soon. Some of the last prophecies is what? Mark of the beast. Before you had a mark of the beast. Before you had the inner world, you're gonna have to have that. It's something that's just gonna happen. That's gonna be so dreadful that Esau's gonna give Esau a big excuse to institute the chip. We're gonna have to institute that chip. We have no choice. We're gonna tell the people we have no choice. We had to do it. It's for everyone's safety.
Right. And that's what they're gonna use it as, in the name of safety.
Peace and safety.
Yeah.
You can get that too as the last scripture, bro. Okay.
All right, so with that, giving all praises. Oh, you got it? Oh, you got it.
And in the stars, and upon the earth, the stress of nations, the perplexity, the sea, and the waves warring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
What are the things that are coming on the earth? The biggest so-called UFO you niggas have ever seen in your life, man. The Most High's gonna send his son back in the biggest chariot, so-called UFO. You niggas ain't never gonna deny a UFO ever in your life ever again. That's
for the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Man, that's in a literal sense, and that's in a spiritual sense. The powers of heaven, Esau, all this airplanes, all this shit gonna shut down. All this satellites gonna shut down. All this technology is gonna shut down. When the Lord come back, all that shit gonna shut down, bro. And all the powers, and the scriptures also talking about the powers that be, the superpowers. But Esau is a superpower.
And the other nations.
And and the other nations, they have superpowers. They got the technology. Moab, they have the battleships.
Ammonites.
They have technology that can take over whole countries. They have thermonuclear weapons. But when the Lord come back, all that shit gonna stop working. And the Lord just gonna take over, man. He gonna use his men, gonna give them back their powers, the superpowers, make them gods again. And while we in this flesh, and the Lord just gonna tell us to go throughout the earth and just utterly slay all his enemies, bro. And the Lord gonna beam us up out of this place. And the scripture say in Revelation, he gonna beam us back down. And we gonna look totally different. We gonna be full gods, man. We gonna have these mortal bodies no more, man. That's what the Lord meant when he said he seen Israel come down from heaven. You know how the scripture, when he said Israel gonna come back down from heaven as a beautiful thing? Yeah, that's it.
So with that, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers doing the work. Blessings and mercy to the elect of Yasha Allah. Shalom, Akim. Shalom, shalom.